Hi, welcome to today's training. What if where you are, who you are with, and what surrounds you is quietly making your decisions before you even open your mouth? It is called the context effect. My name is Cussons, Africa's #1 high performance thinking and strategic execution consultant. This is bias number 12 in our 225 plus bias series. So we just talked about how the framing of information changes your decision. That was yesterday. So today we go one powerful layer deeper, because it's not the words around the message that influence you. It's the entire environment, the room, the music, the lighting, the person sitting next to you, the mood you walk in with. Today's bias is very subtle, very scientific, very seriously expensive when you don't understand it, because it's used in negotiations, it's used in persuasion, in marketing, in sales. Context bias, context effect bias is not something you should joke with. So, context effect bias is the tendency for the surrounding environment, the circumstances or background conditions to influence how you perceive, judge, and make decisions about something, even when those conditions have absolutely nothing to do with the decision itself. That's why you are told don't make decisions when you are drunk, or when you're before a king, or when you are under the influence of some, spiritual talks and all those. In other words, your brain doesn't evaluate anything in isolation. It evaluates everything in relation to its surrounding, promises, what you see. So what you've heard, you may not even know you were being programmed. So when you change the contents, you will change the conclusion. Same product, same person, same idea, different contents. You see different judgments. So your brain is not an independent judge. It's a contextual interpreter. How it will interpret something when you are rich is not how it interprets it interprets something when you are poor. When you are in pain, how you interpret something is not how it interprets when you are not in pain. When you are emotional and sexually aroused, how you see things is not the same as how you see it when you are not emotionally or sexually aroused. So the brain is a contextual interpreter. And that decision will cost you or make you a fortune. It will cost you a fortune or make you a fortune. Now, let's look at the examples in business and also in relationships. So in business, a luxury watch brand sells the exact same watch in two different stores or locations. In the first store, there are bright fluorescent lights, LED lights, crowded shelves, casual staff in t-shirts. In the second, there's dim, warm lighting, minimalist displays, staff in suits, soft classic music playing with beautiful welcome. Same watch, same price. The second store sells 10 times more. The context became the product. Always remember, the context is part of the product, or is even the product. Now think about your business. Where are you pitching your services? Now, you've always heard, if you are in traffic and you see the young boys and girls hawking maybe Coca-Cola, you may buy it for 200, 300, 400, or whatever. Then you move and go to a little restaurant. You find out it goes a little higher. You go to a 4-star hotel, it goes even higher. You go to a 5-star hotel, it's off the roof. The same drink. What changed? Context. So the same when you are pitching what you are selling to broke people, they will laugh and tell you, if I have this money now, I'll pay all my debt. I will even use it to go and build a house. But if you are saying the same to a billionaire, you see, the billionaire is not thinking of building a house. He's thinking of how can I solve this problem? My mental health, this one, that one. So you could have a product, a service, or a platform. Who you are selling it to, or the context will determine how rich you will become. I used to sell to only broke people a long time ago, and I was very broke. So where are you pitching your services? What does your office look like on a Zoom call? What does your proposal document feel like in someone's hands? What is the energy in the room when you ask for the sale? You must look out for all of this. You don't need to have too much to actually accomplish this. It's a mental thing. You could have the best offer in the world, but if your content says average, your prospect's brain will judge your offer as average before you say a single word. The same in relationship. You want to have an important conversation with your partner about money, about the future, about something that's been bothering you. Now you bring it up in the car, in traffic. Both of you are stressed and rushed. It won't make any sense. The person won't understand it the way you wanted him or her to do. The conversation goes badly, you conclude your partner doesn't care, you carry that wound for days, even months, even years. It start affecting other aspects of the relationship. But was it the message or was it the context? The same conversation over a calm dinner with phones away, soft lighting and full attention, or after the morning, good time, or during a date, the same conversation lands completely differently. The words haven't changed. The context has, and context is everything. So context determines whether love hears you or defense shuts you out. Context. If you don't understand it today, there's a problem. So, we're always interested in how do you fix it? And we always say 3 things you can do immediately. Number 1, design your environment intentionally. In business, your office, your website, your Zoom background, your meeting venue, your proposal design, these are not decorations. They are decision influencers. They are the things that make somebody say yes or no. Audit every touch point a client or partner experiences before they make a decision about you. Upgrade the context and you upgrade the outcome. So number 2, choose the right moment for the right conversation. Every time is not the right time. Every environment is not the right time for conversations. Because in relationships and in business negotiations, timing and setting are strategy. Never have a high stakes conversation in a low quality context. As for the race, when the boss is in a good mood and the business just won, bring up a sensitive topic with your partner when you are both relaxed and connected, not when you are tired, stressed, or distracted, or somebody did something wrong and then you use it as an opportunity to now start talking about what you wanted to say or bring up a discussion. So, number 3, audit the context influencing your decision. You ask what is influencing my decisions right now. Before making a major decision, ask yourself, am I being influenced by the environment around this choice rather than the merits of the choice itself? That's why you see a lot of people make decisions, they go home and they start regretting it. Are you buying that car because it's the right car or because the showroom smelled amazing, they gave you French wine, or the salesman was charming and the leather seats felt incredible? Strip the context, evaluate the core, then make your decision. Okay? Very important. So here's the insight that separates amateurs from professionals in business and in life. If you have this insight, you are going to always use it as evaluators. Amateurs focus on what they are saying. Professionals obsess over the environment in which they are saying it. Amateurs, I may need to tell you, there are times I have had very bad outing as a speaker just because the environment is not right. Either there was no lift and I had to climb stairs with my physical challenge. I have to climb a long stair and then or staircase, and then I'm tired and the seats were not good. Maybe my legs are hanging because I wear ropes on my legs. So I didn't send my peer or I didn't ask the right question or my people didn't actually find out where will I be sitting, which table will I be provided for me. Is it sometimes I hold microphone like this and because of poliomyelitis my waist is aching. So at the end of the day I perform so poorly. So very important to know that the most successful brands in the world, Apple, Rolex, Four Seasons, they don't just sell products and services, they sell context, carefully engineered environment that make you feel, decide, and buy in specific way and in the favor of the designer of the contest. And the healthiest relationships are not built only on love. That is why you need to, build the context, mental and physical. Yes, a lot of people, their wives or husband are nobody during the day, but in the night, you want them to become, your pillow. It doesn't work all the way. So most times, prepare the context. The healthiest relationships are not built only on love, they're built on intentional environments where love can actually be heard, where love can actually be felt, where love can actually be received, where love can actually be reciprocated. You know, context is not background noise. Context is the stage on which every decision in your life is performed. So you need to design it deliberately, design it beautifully, or let it design you by default. And when it does, it's not always beautiful. So we're through with bias number 12. This series is building something powerful in you. So keep going. Share this with someone who needs to rethink their environment. Very important. Now, I want you to be on the lookout for the announcement of the executive training, the art of thinking for entrepreneurs and executives. But check the comment section to see all of my products and be part of them. You will energize yourself and quadruple and 10 times your revenue, your thinking, your capacity, your happiness. See you soon.